Alright, I have something to say today. I have been awful sick recently, and I actually haven't been eating much, which has been causing some muscle deterioration and such. So, even when I went out, which I'm told to go out more, even though I do it as much as I can, I'm like, I get really, really exhausted easily. I'm always, and sometimes I get really dizzy. So that just makes me nauseous, and it comes to a sort of loop where I just don't feel like eating. And sometimes when I don't feel nauseous and I eat, I still can't eat at all. I can barely eat a saucer full of food. Like, I cooked myself some fried rice in the morning, and some people don't eat fried rice in the morning, but I do. For me, and like my family, it's basically breakfast. So I eat that stuff. It has the eggs, and I sometimes add bacon, so it should be healthy. Well, I don't know about bacon, but bacon's pretty good. So I really haven't been able to do much. Like, I try mowing, and I'm only able to mow for like an hour. Then I come home, feel exhausted, and like collapse on the bed. But I've decided to start planting tomatoes about more than a month ago. Okay, it was more than a month, and it was like every time I went trying to dig a row or something, like dig some so I can plant some tomatoes, I could only do about 4 feet. Less than that, actually. I could only dig like 4 feet of, like, let's call it a trench or something. It's not a trench. It's one of those things that you dig up, grab the dirt, put it on one side, then you plant the tomatoes afterwards. But I was trying to make a real long one row, so but the thing is, I couldn't dig very far. Every time I tried, I get too exhausted, and I try again, I get too exhausted. I go home, I go back inside, take a shower, and then collapse on the bed or watch TV. It was it was trouble for me. Like, for the average person, it shouldn't be trouble. Like, if you're healthy and you're able to eat enough and take your vitamins and everything else, then you should have no problem. But for me, it was sheer pain to be able to do that. Every time I tried, it was like I just feel like collapsing onto the ground, and most of the time I was just sitting on the ground, too tired to do anything. But today, I finally planted an entire row of tomatoes. Like, it's in the backyard. I'm pointing it right now, and if I can, I'll try pointing you guys to it with this camera here. Just like, if you can see it, you see that out there. Okay, now you see that there's a whole pit. You can barely see it because this camera's only 7020p, but there are about 20 tomatoes planted in that long little pit there, and it's nice and deep so that I can water it. Like, the water won't wash away or anything. It's not high. It's not too high. It's just deep. And I finally managed to plant all those tomatoes. It may not seem like much to you, but it's a great achievement for me. And like, I finally managed to do something for once. So I already have some tomatoes already planted, but it's like they're all in a pot, and there are about 5 of them. It used to be 6, but one of them died. So now I got 5 tomatoes. Some are already growing tomatoes, and they're getting pretty ripe, and I'm able to make pasta, like delicious pasta with those ripe red tomatoes. It's great for me. And I've also been planning to plant some corn and possibly potatoes, provided I have the help for it. But for me, this is a really good achievement to be able to plant all those tomatoes. I still have to watch them very closely because I just planted them, but yeah, I feel great about it. It's nice to be able to work hard on something, like toiling in the dirt. Like it's a great feeling. So that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I apologize for my bad speaking. I'm not able to speak clearly nowadays. Well, I haven't been able to speak clearly for over a year, but thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and good day.